since the All-Star break. He's getting around 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Randolph's shot is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Collison kicks to Lee. Right side, Lee. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Carter dishes to Conley. Takes it from 10. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Conley's got his first points of the game. The Kings trail by 3. Collison off the pick from Lee. Collison the pass to Lee. They get a hand on it. Collison with it. Conley picks him up. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Lee is screen on Conley. Collison kicks to Lee. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies. I think it's a factor in the Western Conference.
Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Here's Lee after the made shot from Zach Randolph.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Conley dishes to Prince. Pass to Carter. Back to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. That drive by Carter. Floats one, and Lee pulls it down. The Kings trail by 7. Tries to snap the cold streak, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Allen with the screen for Conley. They set the pick. Goes up to the stripe, and he drops that one in. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Collison, the pass to Lee. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Lee's got 8 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Lee up top, covered by Lee. Lee kicks to Conley. Rejected by Collison. Pass to Lee. Doubled by Lee, and the wide open shot from Collison. Good on the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And in that game, guys, I watched it, they were dominant defensively down on the low block, just controlling the paint.
And you know, once they got a few blocks, the shooters started looking around for those shot blockers, which is no way to be effective offensively.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. He's off on the first. A big group substitute. Sacramento. Derek Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They've got Adams. Zach Randolph is out there with Carter. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Collison, following the miss by Zach Randolph. The drive by Lee. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Cousins.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Z in the last matchup against the Pelicans looked really strong. He ended with 19 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good. Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
Now here's Randolph. That one rolling around and rims out. Lee against Adams.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. 7th in opponent points per game, 12th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
And the number that jumps out to me, Clark, is the opponent's points per game. You mentioned they're in the top 10. I think that's evidence of a good plan by the coaching staff, and the players are really following that game plan on a night-to-night basis.
Here's Randolph. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. In fourth, Zach Randolph.
He's put on an unbelievable show, rebounding the basketball of late, using that strength in his body so effectively.
Here's Cousins, and it's all evened up. Cousins has got 7.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now here's Randolph. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Carter kicks to Randolph. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Carl Landry.
Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, he just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
Now here's Lee. He's got 10. Lee can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Conley dishes to Carter, into Zach Randolph. Stolen by Landry. Collison with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley. Randolph, a screen on Collison. Conley, the pass to Randolph. 5 to shoot. Here's Adams, but he stays with it. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Now a look at Darren Collison, some of the numbers on him. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's averaging 12 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out to me about his recent performance.
Well, you think about his intelligence, the court vision, both are outstanding. Those numbers are hardly a shock, as excellent as they are.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Lee. A baseline J, count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Zach Randolph. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Collison off the pick from Lee. The drive by Collison. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Collison. And that's now 17 points for Z. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Down low and stolen by Cousins. And the Kings pushing it up now. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got his first bucket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. As you look at Memphis, they're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And checking out Sacramento, 3 spots below.
You know, for the Kings, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. Hammer time! Hammer time!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, it's definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And they get it back. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. And Sessions kicks to Lee. Out to the right wing. Here's Stauskas. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Inside. Here's Prince. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sessions dishes to Lee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice work on D.
Oh, the defender was not really set.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. I like how...
Tested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Lee. He's got 19 points and 2 rejections. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Z out there with Collison, and it's Caspi in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee. The second chance effort, and the basket good. And that's now 9 points here for Cousins.
Tell you what, it does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Conley, the pass to Sims. It's taken away by Collison. And now Sacramento on the break. Collison with the ball. Prince against Lee. Shoots a fader, and the shot no good, a bit short. The Grizzlies trail by 15.
Darren Collison, a.k.a. DC, is more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard. You know, it's interesting, his best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
Randolph, a screen on Collison. Carter kicks to Randolph. The turnaround J, and that one's good. Randolph's got 11 points. And so here's Sacramento. And for Darren Collison, Steve, an efficient score.
Yeah, he's got a nice stroke from long range. Also the ability to play the pick and roll game and finish around the rim. Very dangerous player with his quickness. And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Conley kicks to Randolph. Right side, Randolph. 5 on the clock. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Sacramento leading by 15. Lee goes in. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.